What's up, everybody? Willie Renshaw here. Today I'm going to be reviewing American Made, starring Tom Cruise and directed by Doug Liman. This movie's about a guy named Barry Seal who was at one time a TWA pilot who then got involved doing some informing for the CIA as well as the DEA. Before I get into the meat of this review, I just want to put a little disclaimer out there that this movie is very loosely based on Barry Seal's involvement with the CIA and DEA. It's not a 100% accurate story. So just know that going into it, if you're looking for something that's 100% accurate, true story of what Barry Seal did for the CIA and DEA, this isn't going to be it. This movie starts out and introduces us to Barry Seal, who's a TWA pilot, and you can kind of tell from his mannerisms as he's not entirely happy with his job as a pilot anymore. And then early on in the movie, he meets Agent Schaefer of the CIA, played by Gleeson. Agent Schaefer then recruits Barry Seal to do some espionage flying for the CIA, and the adventure begins. When Seal first starts working for the CIA, all he's doing is flying his little spy plane over different South American, Central American countries and taking pictures of various rebel groups throughout the area. After that, he gets involved with the Medellin drug cartel, and things get a little out of hand for him. After watching the trailer for this movie, I was a little bit skeptical going into it just because the trailer portrayed it as kind of this adventure movie, and I didn't know how that was kind of going to work based on the subject matter they were dealing with, it being a true story and everything. But I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. The lighthearted, kind of fun adventure tone that this movie had actually really worked in its favor. And I would give Doug Liman a lot of credit for that. I would imagine it's not easy to take a movie dealing with serious subject matter and turning it into this kind of fun, enjoyable adventure movie. Some other positives that really stuck out to me in this movie was the cinematography. The cinematographer, Cesar Charlone, was the same guy that did City of God, cinematography from City of God. He did a really good job in this movie. Everything looked really good. And also Tom Cruise's performance. He's excellent in this movie. He does a really good job of taking a character that, as an audience, you really shouldn't want to root for him. He's really not a good guy. He's really doing some bad and shady things, but he does such a good job of making you want to root for him. And as things start to heat up for him, you really want to see him get through those things. As far as criticisms go for this movie, I don't really have anything major. I was a little disappointed when I got out of the movie to find out how loosely based on the true story that this movie actually is. It would have been nice to get something that was a little bit more truthful in terms of Barry Seal's involvement with the CIA and DEA and kind of learn more about him and his actual life and what he did. And the other thing was I found some things a little bit ambiguous. For instance, how he got involved with the Medellin cartel. After watching it, I was a little bit unsure how exactly he got involved with the Medellin cartel, whether the CIA set it up or the Medellin cartel found out about what he was doing on his own. It's kind of unclear, at least to me. Ultimately, though, this is definitely a movie I enjoyed and one that I would definitely recommend to people. Again, it does a very good job of taking serious historical events and portraying them in a very fun, adventurous way. It's very creatively done. So with that being said, for my final score, I would give American Made an 8.3 out of 10. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for today's review. If you like what you saw, be sure to check out some of my other reviews. If you went out and saw American Made, give me a line in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. And as always, remember to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, take care.